Hey, how you guys doing? So as you know, the 7th episode of the Nijigasaki anime aired, and of course that was Kanata Konoe's episode. So as before, I had you guys vote on the poll depending on how you felt about the episode. Each one looks the exact same. Number 1 goes to your favorite girl after that episode, and number 11 goes to your least favorite. So of course this is with Kanata as well as Haruka, but Haruka's not part of the group, so she's not part of this poll. But Shigeiko is, but we haven't seen her yet. So let's see how the most recent episode has affected people's opinions on each girl. Before we get there, let's look at the last poll. Of course, that was Rina's episode, so Rina won, and I was heavily involved with Rina, so she naturally did well. And of course, we have Kanto, who's in 6th place, so we have to see how she's done. And a bunch of the girls in the back have been struggling for a while, so we'll have to see if they stay there. As well as ones that have been staying in the top half for a long time, like Kasumi. We'll see if she continues to stay there. So let's go ahead and jump into the rankings. So of course the people in the back are still struggling. We have Shigeiko and Shizuku, who's getting an episode next. Kaden and you are really struggling still. And then we have I, who actually jumped all the way back to 7th place. Setsuna moved up by 1. I even moved a little back. Emma hasn't moved, Kasumi hasn't moved. Rina only goes 2nd. Of course, Kanata ends up winning. It's her episode. That has been the trend for literally every episode so far. So looking at this right now, here's the full results. Yellow means they did the best in that category. Silver and bronze 2nd, 3rd, and then red is the worst. And so we can see Kanata wins very well here, actually with the 2nd best victory out of all of the episodes. Rina actually had the best average ever after her episode here. But of course, this is a very convincing and dominant victory by Kanata, as she's gotten a good amount of first places here. On top of that, we get to see Rina still staying in a good place here. She did drop back by a decent amount to 2nd place, but this wasn't her episode, so she still has retained some goodwill amongst her fans, and Kasumi again is still staying really high here. Now the biggest drop here, I would say, is she went from 2nd to 7th, so she's gotten really devastated after this. I don't know if this is related to All-Star Story, but that might also explain why Kaden's in the back as well. But I don't know how many of my voters are the ones who are informed on that. But overall, we're starting to get some pretty good trends on how people feel about each of the girls. We are starting to see people not care for you as much. Maybe that's because that new feeling of a new character has kind of worn off for a lot of people. Or maybe the fact that she's not exactly getting any more focus, as any focus she kind of had was mostly tied with being with Ayumu. So maybe Yu's gonna get her own episode, so I guess she could be the 10th episode, I suppose. She is the 10th member, and I guess if we go by trends, so we'll have to see about that. So we'll have to see if she will rebound later. But for right now, we'll definitely have to take a look at Shizuku, whose episode's next, who of course has been struggling for a long time here. So now let's take a look at all the results over the episodes here. So of course, as you can see in the black box, that is the girl when they have their episode. And of course, Kanata being the one who won her most recent episode. As you can see, everyone has won their episode because I highlighted in yellow. As we can see, Kanata was able to rebound dramatically from her really poor spot. And that's generally because people have realized she's not sleepy for the sake of being a sleepy girl, but rather she's hardworking and very caring and does a lot of self-sacrifice in order to really help the people around her. So that is definitely seemed to bode well. And of course, her very good song Butterfly was just honestly a really nice song to have, and a little nice change of pace for her. As we can see, she is now at average rank 6th overall if I average all the ranks of all the episodes here. So of course there is still time for her to improve, but she's now kind of in the middle of the pack here. Rina is number 1 overall, and she's been doing very well, and she's doing just a little bit better than Kasumi, who's just been consistently being almost top 3. So people definitely have been enjoying Kasumi throughout this anime. I has fallen off a little bit here, but still doing well. Ayumi's doing very well, and we'll have to see about Emma. She's moved up a little bit, but not moving up at a fast pace here. So we'll have to see how that goes. And about Kaden, because she kind of fell off really hard recently, so that's definitely hurting her average here, but maybe her episode will fix that. So let me know what you guys think about this averages so far, and where you think these girls are heading. We know Setsuyuki has kind of fallen off as well here. She's kind of in the middle of the pack here, which is kind of a stark contrast for a lot of the Japanese watchers who seem to favor her the most. Of course, we have Shioriko. We might see her maybe towards the end of the season, is my guess here. So we'll see. I'm very curious to see how much of a change can happen, because obviously people are auto defaulting her to last, especially because most people don't play the game. So we'll have to see. But she is coming to Worldwide at some point soon. Anyways, here are all the statistics for you guys who are interested in knowing the demographics of my viewers. Of course, I'm dominated by US people here, so let that know why that might affect some of my results here. Of course, here are all the people who participate and wish to be credited, so thank you to all these guys. I really do appreciate it a lot. If you want to participate in a poll like this, the 8th episode, of course, we'll have another poll. It'll be open on Saturday, so please go ahead and vote in that. I'll try to remind people on my community tab as well as Discord. And here are a bunch of comments, and I know one of you asked, oh, you probably like plain oatmeal. I don't even like oatmeal that much at all, and I really don't like oatmeal in general because it's too plain. Funny you say not even with cinnamon or apple, because that's like literally the only oatmeal I would actually bother eating. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Okay, you guys enjoy this kind of videos, and of course we'll continue this to the end of the anime, and I'm curious to see how these girls will move up and down once every girl has gotten their fair chance at an episode, especially Shizuku, who is next. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the next episode for Shizuku, and what did you think about this episode with Kanata? What did you like, and what did you hope to see, and did it happen, and did you enjoy the song? Let me know all about that in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.